That one we are helping a father decipher the lock to his daughter's lock or chest. He doesn't want to destroy what's inside, but needs what's inside it. I haven't been everywhere around here just yet.
Well blessed. You're not from around here, are you? I like that accent.
Oh, yes.
What can we do for your kindness?
I've looked everywhere around this area now. Didn't... Wasn't no one down the bottom here? So they're both just outside of this area. Well, both outside of this area. That's barracks quarter, which I haven't been yet, so I might go there. How have I spent over 2 hours in this area? Just talking to people.
I just don't see the fucking
Yes?
point. War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness. What the fuck is wrong with this?
Yeah, I'll take those.
Yes?
Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you?
Looks like I've already learnt that one.
What it is? Now that's quite the question you're asking there. But fine, why not? The path, for one, it also tells us the virtue of the path. The ideas by which every Enderalian should live.
I've already talked to him about that.
Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you?
My sir,
Huh? What do you want?
An outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city? Should keep walking.
What blessed, my sir?
What?
My sir.
They're not too friendly there.
Keep walking.
Oh. Oh, that's no good. Will they follow me out? And if they do, will the others help me? They have not. Are you okay?
What? Did you say something?
What's the matter? Something wrong with you?
No, I'm perfectly fine. This is a grave, and I'm kneeling in front of it. I couldn't be better. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
Whose grave is this?
My sister, Gadia. She... I don't know if you've heard about it, but there was this
Ah, yes.
incident in the temple. The Red Madness.
Magister Yarrow.
And you've heard about it.
Yep.
My sister. She was a novice, just as I am. And she... You know, she met this boy. He was only of the manufacturer's path, and neither our parents nor the Holy Order would have approved. She wanted to leave the city with him. Travel the lands. Just like in the Bard songs. I called her a fool. I told her that it was our path to serve the Order, and that leaving here would be a sin. 3 days later it happened. She sat in the first row in Europe. You know.
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves.
So you blame yourself for her death?
You say it as if it were far-fetched. But it is my fault. Without me, she would be with that boy in Duneville. Building a new life. It is my fault she was in the lecture that day. No matter how I twist and turn it. This is how it is.
They're all decent answers. Or replies. they're just trying to pass on the blame. That's trying to get her to stop blaming herself for the death that could have happened another way, even if it not this way. That one is saying don't blame yourself. If you've got to blame someone, blame either Yarrow or the Red Madness. And this one is being sad about it won't change anything. If you want to see what you can do what you can to work out what the Red Madness is and find a cure. Let's do that one. Whining won't get her back. If you want to honour her memory, then help your Magister find a cure for the Red Madness.
If there is one. Anyway, I should go back to the temple. Thank you for your words. Walk blessed.
I kind of want to do the other ones too. But I can't. Can't talk to her again.
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already. My sir?
Monsieur? Yes?
Oh, got hiccups.
Yes.
And that leaves the town.
Monsieur?
Huh? Can I help you?
Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you?
My sir?
Yes?
That one's going out. Which I don't want to leave the city.
Oh, lovely adherers of the crunchy pleasures, grow into life as your teeth sink in.
Yes? Yes?
Don't want to leave the city just yet anyway. I want to get these quests done that are within the city first.
Walk blessed.
Greetings. Some shifts never end.
Walk blessed.
I'm looking for paid work. Do you have any?
There's always work. But if the sickle were to trust every day laborer who came along, we would have already gone bankrupt before the first vassals had even set foot on this land. If you really mean it, then you will have to prove it. It's that simple.
How am I supposed to do that?
Well, just ask around and see if you can lend a hand. And now excuse me, I've got business to attend to.
I lent a hand where I could. Do I have enough recommendations now? What do you sell? I'll do this one.
Are you joking? Are you just plain stupid? You haven't helped anyone yet. Don't waste my time.
I have.
Hmm?
I have helped people.
Walk west.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city.
Fruits, vegetables, bread fresh from the oven. Treat yourself.
Potions, anything for
They're all sending me to different areas.
Yeah. That's just how it is. Greetings.
That's how it is. Life is what you make of it. Yes?
Walk west.
Ooh, museum.
Have you heard? Nerem has been united again. But their leader must be a monster. They say he's crucifying priests and burning down temples. I'm not surprised that the gods have turned their backs on them.
These last remnants of known energy concentrators are categorized as artifacts of the highest order. They house the thoughts and experience in the form of fast rotating energy fibers. To draw them from contractor, you need some sort of counterpart, which unfortunately has yet to be found. That is a claw. This is one of the first statues, which shows the most venerable one, the light and mercy bringer Malthus. The famous images of our Lord were created on the basis of these first drafts by Jaeger Brimblow.
Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should...
In the vernacular, also called as huge jagged dorsal fin with snake antennas, this is a smaller and female specimen whose mate was seen first by Percival of Ryegrove. Weeks after the dorsal fin washed up at the shore, there was still deadly poison flowing out of its antennas. According to legend, the great monarch Radoidson's III was poisoned with a mixture of this venom by his fiancée, Sibylla Carnston, because she could not endure his bad breath anymore. Wow, that's a bit harsh. Killing him because he can't stand his breath.
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has
Yeah,
it
who
he murdered
hasn't?
30 novices, then killed himself up in the temple.
This is famous lute and the just as well known flute of the juggler and minstrel Gregor Casanova, Golden Throat. Pillow stories tell of several unfaithful women who cheated on their old good-for-nothing companions for this fine man.
By Malthus, what has become of this world?
More a museum.
Huh? Can I help you?
Waxen model of a lost one. Undead. Fragments and finds of an old civilization salvaged from deep ruins. They remind us of bygone times in which they were made from soft stone with effort and skill. Annotation: the crystals grow only after the finds were placed here. It seems as if they are taking their luminosity and vitality from the stone tablet. That one's empty. Here the fair and strong-hearted Count Dalgrumblin of Latus rests in peace. While he only ruled over a small island, his reputation preceded him. He was fair to his slaves and his sword was firm. He should be an example for every nobleman. I thought I had explored everywhere, but it does not seem like I have.
Mm-hmm. Cielo Aranthiel has returned. Malphas truly smiles upon us. A good pipe of peace, Wade. Blazes, why is that stuff so expensive?
Walk blessed.
Oh, that's where I've already been. The Dark Valley? Where is this at? Where is that?
Oh, you're not from around here, are you? I thought I heard an accent there. The Dark Valley. It's, as the name suggests, a valley, a few miles north of the Whispering Wood. Not a place I would recommend you visit based on its history, and all the people who've been killed there. Nowadays, with the Red Madness, it's even worse. The place is practically swarming with lost ones.
What do you mean, based on its history? What happened there?
Well, I'm not a chronicler, but there was this riot in Ark, somewhere around 7288. It was led by a woman from the Undercity, Kilana Hammerfist, and she and her rebels had their camp in that valley. In 7290, the Order wiped them out. It was a massacre, and up to this day the valley's still littered with bones. My mother always had a liking for this story, which is probably part of why she built her hut there. Strange? Yeah, but that's how she is.
My sir. Oh shit. I have to remember that.
Warren Nerem. War on Kile.
Hey, wait a moment. You're the Naramis, aren't you? The Outlander.
Yep. How do you know?
Well, let's put it this way. I have a pair of eyes here and there, and it's always good to know who comes into this city and when they do so.
Huh? And what do you want from me?
Help. You're an unfamiliar face, and this is just what I need. Let me make it short. I'm a businessman, and my specialties are the liquid pleasures. Beer, to call a child by its name. In Ark, most inns only pour 2 drinks. On the one hand, my beer. On the other hand, the Rivervale Ale. Dalsarker honey wine is what they like to call that swill. Now, the thing is, the Riverville Brewery and I have a deal going. And unfortunately, the new vine dresser respects that deal as much as the Rolata respect the righteous path. Now this is why I want your help. I need someone to aid me in serving some retributive justice, so to speak.
What deal did you have with the old vine dresser exactly? And how does the new one not respect it?
Now look at that. Aren't you curious? That's good. I like that. It's simple. 7 barrels of beer per tavern and per week from me. 7 barrels of wine from him. No tricks.
You mean you've set a limit on how much beer or wine each of you sell to the taverns each week?
Correct. That way, we maintain balance. Should an inn order more than these 7 barrels, either I or the vinery inform each other about it first. The fact is, that new vine dresser doesn't care about that deal at all. All he does is walk around saying things like how he'll grow the business, how rivalry adds spice, and other Kalian horse shit like that. And unfortunately, some people seem to fall for him. One innkeeper hasn't ordered from me for 3 weeks, and now pours only ale instead.
What do I get out of this?
A lot. Depending on how good you do, we can even talk about letting you in as a shareholder of my brewery. With small parts, of course. But as I said, that depends on how you do.
Okay. Retributive justice sounds way too risky for me. Forget it. Or, fine. I'll help you. Yeah, I'll help.
Wonderful. Here, this is a flask of highly concentrated vinegar. Sneak into the basement of Fat Leorin's Inn. That's one of the inns that fools talked into only buying ale. And pour that into the big mead barrel. And, I probably don't need to say this, but still, not a word to anyone. Get back to me once it's all taken care of, and we'll talk coin.
Walk blessed.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here before. Just take a look around and tell me if you see anything you like. Walk blessed.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
War on Nerum. War on
Wait.
Kile.
You're a traveler.
Greetings.
Did you
What is
happen
wrong
to see
with this
my
world?
husband, Hallis? Tall, brown hair, chin beard. He runs our farm near landlord Borek's place and has been gone for days.
I'm new to in this area. Do you happen to have any tips for me?
Stay away from the Undercity in Ark. Nothing but flesh maggots and cutthroats down there.
Oh shit.
Farewell.
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices and killed himself up in the temple. Oh, by Malthus, what has become of this world?